Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Gibbon Travelogue. Today we'll be talking about China's high-speed train network. China's high-speed train network, known as CRH, China Railway High Speed, or 中国高铁, is a marvel of modern engineering and a showcase of Chinese innovation. With speeds reaching up to 350 kilometers per hour, traveling by high-speed train in China is not only convenient, but also a thrilling experience that offers a unique perspective on the huge and diverse landscape of this vast nation. Here are some of the things that travelers should know about China's high-speed trains. One of the hallmarks of China's high-speed train network is its efficiency and punctuality. Trains depart and arrive on schedule, allowing travelers to plan their journeys with confidence. The network connects major cities across the country, including Beijing, Shanghai, Guangzhou, and Chengdu, as well as numerous smaller cities and towns, making it an ideal option for both domestic and international travelers. High-speed trains in China offer a high level of comfort and convenience for passengers. Generally, they have spacious seats, ample room for your bags, and good cleanliness, ensuring a pleasant journey for travelers of all ages. Traveling by high-speed train in China is incredibly fast and efficient. This allows passengers to cover long distances in a relatively short amount of time, making it an ideal option for both business and leisure travelers. Despite its speed and comfort, traveling by high-speed train in China is surprisingly affordable, especially when compared to air travel. So let's talk about that shortly. So recently, Lilian and I paid a visit to one of the most beautiful places in China, Zhangjiajie. Tucked away in the northwestern corner of Hunan Province, Zhangjiajie is renowned for its towering sandstone pillars, lush forests, and awe-inspiring natural beauty. This UNESCO World Heritage site has captivated travelers and inspired artists for centuries. It has become even more well-known after the screening of the Hollywood blockbuster Avatar, where the fictitious city of Pandora was inspired by Zhangjiajie's unique landscape. Zhangjiajie is an exciting place to go to, but getting there is not as straightforward. So in this video, we'll show you how you can get to Zhangjiajie as efficiently and comfortably as possible. And there are three ways to get there. First, by air. Zhangjiajie has an airport that offers both domestic and international flights. However, they are quite limited, serving only flights from South Korea, Vietnam, Thailand, and Malaysia. By bus. Zhangjiajie is also well connected by bus to nearby cities and towns. There are long-distance buses from cities like Changsha and Wuhan, which takes 4 hours and 6.5 hours respectively. And we all know long-distance bus rides can be super tiring, which leads us to our preferred method, taking the high-speed train. So depending on where you come from, you can fly into a major Chinese city like Guangzhou, Chongqing, or Changsha and take a train from there. We flew into Guangzhou because we wanted to indulge in Chinese dim sum and roast goose as part of our trip. So without further ado, I'll show you how you can go about booking your train tickets. First, you have to check the train schedule. You can start by checking the high-speed train schedules and availability from Guangzhou to Zhangjiajie. The China Railway 中国铁路 has an official website, www.12306.cn in English, to enable foreigners to purchase train tickets themselves. When booking the train tickets using 12306, not only do you need to provide a copy of a passport, there will also be an online verification process, which, if it fails, you may have to do it again and wait for successful verification before the tickets can actually be purchased and issued. Somehow, using a third-party booking platforms like Trip.com does not require passport verification. In fact, you don't even need to furnish a copy of your passport. You just need to enter your passport details. I will show you how you can use trip.com to buy train tickets step by step. First, download and open the trip.com app. Register for an account if you have not done so. Then tap on Trains. Select the mainland China city that you will go from. In this case, it will be Guangzhou. Select the destination city. In this case, it will be Zhangjiajie. Then tap on Search. You will then see the timings and the various train stations that you can choose from. There are 3 stations that you can choose from. Guangzhou South, which is the largest train station in Guangzhou and is 55 kilometers from the airport. The journey takes 6.5 hours with 16 stops. There are 3 classes of seats: second class, first class and business class, typically costing around $95, $150 and $300 respectively. The other 2 stations are the Guangzhou North, which is just 18 kilometers from the airport, and Guangzhou Baiyun, which is 26 kilometers from the airport. Both are traveling on the same route, with Guangzhou North 1 stop before Guangzhou Baiyun. Now, because of the timing of our flight, we chose Guangzhou Baiyun Station, which is newly opened on 26th of December 2023. The journey takes 6 hours with 14 stops. There are also 3 classes of seats: second class, first class and premier, which costs $170, slightly dearer than the first class, but much cheaper than the business class on the other route. Once you have selected your seats, you can simply make payments using your preferred locally issued credit card. You can expect the tickets to cost a little bit more than if you book directly at 12306, as these third-party platforms do charge a small fee. Once you have purchased the tickets, an email will be sent to you with an e-ticket. There will be no need to exchange for a physical ticket. One thing to note is that you can only purchase your train tickets no more than 2 weeks before the ride. At the train station, when you arrive at the humongous Baiyun train station, you'll be awestruck by the massive infrastructure designed to cater to the millions of people moving around China. At the train station, you simply need to show your passport at manual counter at the side and then enter into the train platforms. All the automated gantries are for the locals who just need to scan their Chinese ID and verify via biometrics. Once you have boarded the train, you can sit back, relax and enjoy the scenic journey on board the high-speed train. There is a small F&B counter on board the train. Upon arrival at Zhangjiajie railway station, disembark from the train and proceed to the station's exit. Similarly, you show your passport at a manual counter to the side. Most of the accommodations at Zhangjiajie are located either at Zhangjiajie City or Wulingyuan City. Zhangjiajie East Station is very conveniently located near Zhangjiajie City, which makes it very ideal if you're intending to visit nearby attractions like Furong Ancient Town or Fenghuang. Here are some tips when you are moving around China by high-speed trains. Number 1, always good to book in advance, especially during peak travel seasons such as holidays and festivals. It is also advisable to arrive at the station at least 30 minutes to allow ample time for security checks and boarding. If you miss the train, no worries. You'll have another chance to rebook for the next train using the same channel. It is also good to buy some food and drinks either at the train station or elsewhere, as the F&B counter on board has limited options. And finally, it is really interesting to know that there are steep discounts of up to 60% for students and seniors, regardless of whether you are a Chinese national or not. Okay, it's a wrap. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to give us a like, leave a comment for us, and subscribe to Gibbon Travelog for more travel content. Until the next video, we will see you again.